So yeah, you excited about the new Deadpool Wolverine movie?
I am excited. I'm probably gonna see it in theaters.
Yeah, have you seen the other Deadpools?
Yeah, I like Deadpool.
Deadpool. That's got the actor. Don't tell me, Ryan Gosling.
Yep.
Yeah,
Who else?
he's just Ken, isn't he?
He is Ken. And who's Wolverine?
Wolverine. Oh, it's a really hairy guy. It's Robin Williams.
It is Robin Williams. You're right.
Mhm.
That's true.
Yeah.
So yeah, you excited about the
Oh.
All right, don't play that.
I didn't mean to.
Wolverine movie?
All right. Welcome to the show, guys. It's Two Guys, Two Things. This is the podcast where we take two semi-trending topics or topics that no one else wanted to talk about, and we do. We pick up the scraps that are left behind
Yep.
at the dinner table and say, let's make a meal out of that. Or a podcast.
Pick up the. Yes. So we don't have. This is what I'm hearing when you say that.
Okay, what are you hearing?
We don't have our own ideas.
Okay.
We're like, oh man, what are we gonna eat tonight?
Uh-huh.
/ what are we gonna talk about? Well, I don't know. They did this, so we're gonna take a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and make our own meal.
Okay, I can see how. No, what I meant was
Is
that
that something?
all the good stories are gone,
Oh.
and we just take whatever's left.
Yeah, that works too.
Yeah, okay. Either way.
So we're the vultures of the
Ah!
podcasting world.
Oh, actually, I kind of like that. That's
Yeah.
good marketing.
Yeah, our next commercial.
That's how we should market it. We are looking to do another ad for the podcast.
Yeah, we're the vultures of
I
podcasting.
kind of like that.
You have a story you don't like? We'll do it.
I love it. But thank you for joining us. We are going and doing another one of these YouTube lives
Are
right
we?
now. We're having fun doing the lives.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a good listen
It's
for
not.
the audio
No,
experience.
it's not. It's not.
So if you do listen to it on audio, check us out on YouTube. That's all I'm going to say. All right. So what we do, though, this year to decide who gets to tell their 15-minute story first,
Yes.
we said this year we have to make a bet. We got to make a bet about something going on in the news that we know of. And whoever can win that bet will get to tell their story first. So this year this week we decided, hey, we all know
All-Star game.
the All-Star. We're big baseball fans.
Yep.
So the All-Star game was happening in Texas, right? And in the Rangers.
Was it in Texas?
I've been in that stadium.
I thought it was in.
Where?
I don't know.
You thought it was in Florida?
Not Florida.
You're thinking of that soccer game.
Ooh, you've just been any way you can fucking talk about this soccer game. Yeah, you don't even know
What was it
is.
called? The Copa
Exactly.
Cabana? Was it the?
So what's our
What was
bet?
it? What was it?
Copa America.
Copa America. Got it. I got you. I'm with you.
Yeah.
So no. So
Okay.
we have the All Star game, but they have the home run derby, right? Which I
Mhm.
love. I love the home run derby. It's so fun,
Real fun.
and we wanted to make a bet on who we thought was gonna win.
Right.
The home run derby.
Yeah. My bet was easy. I'm a Dodger fan.
Proof. The hat.
Proof.
Yeah.
Proof. So
Proof. There it is.
There was only one Dodger in the home run
Yeah.
derby.
Surprised how did he get it?
He's good.
Well,
And Otani's not going to do it. They don't want to mess him up.
okay.
So that's basically why. Because obviously
right.
he should have been in it, just like Judge, right?
Mhm,
But
yeah.
you don't want to mess him up. So Teoscar Hernandez, who's a Dodger, I said, you know what? His odds aren't very good. I'm rolling with it. He's gonna win the home run derby. Lo and behold, my Dodger wins it. Gets $1 million for doing it, by the way.
Oh, good, because I'm sure he doesn't have enough money.
Yeah, $1 million.
He doesn't go to charity?
No, they get it.
I remember like athletes at the end of like the World Series too, like MVP, you win a truck.
Yeah.
What do you?
Yeah, he can buy it on the truck. Real quick, we're supposed to do bets, but
Yeah.
I didn't get to bets. I did my bet, but I was watching the video. It was black and white. It was Mickey Mantle and Willie Mays,
Oh,
right? And it was a home run derby, but it was in an empty baseball field, and it was just the announcer, and he said, "Come here, Mickey. How do you blah, blah, blah?" And then, "Come here, Willie." And how do you feel? And then he said, "The winner gets $1,000."
oh my god!
And but it was Willie Mays, just Willie Mays, and
But if you
Mickey
change that in
Mantle.
inflation,
right, probably.
I think it's like $2,000.
It's probably close. It's probably close.
Closer to two. No, so but I made the bet then. You
Yes.
said the
I said
Dodgers,
Teoscar
and
Hernandez.
you won.
Yes.
You won, so you get to go first.
My
But
Dodger wins
I
it.
thought, this Pete Alonso, he's won a lot, right?
He has. He won last
And-
year.
Yeah, and I saw a stat that says he has the most home runs in home run derby history.
Is that true?
That's true.
Oh, that's funny.
So I was like, you know what? It's not going to go to him, though. He's going to
Right.
have honorary Mr. Met. Mr. Met was going to come in, and he was going to hit for Pete Alonso, and he was going to win the
yeah.
home run derby. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
That would have been like, that would have been really cool. Could you
It
imagine Mr. Met,
would have been cool, but I questioned you. I remember questioning you, saying, "Oh, you think?"
the
I just
mascot?
want to make sure I understand this.
Uh-huh.
Pete Alonso's going to get up to bat and stop the home run derby and
No.
call in a mascot
No.
to win the home run derby.
He was going to dress up as Mr.
Oh,
he would
I
take
see.
over
I
as
see.
Mr. Met,
I
and
see.
as Mr. Met would have won the derby.
Got it. That was a weird bet,
That would have been
and that's why you
amazing.
lost. Yeah.
Okay, but of all the mascots,
Who's the coolest?
no, who
No.
would win a home run derby?
Oh God. Probably the Cincinnati Reds guy looks pretty buff.
What is he?
He's like
Tommy?
he's kind of like the Mr.
Yes.
Met.
Socialist.
He's just like he's a guy with a baseball.
I don't know if I even see
As a
this
head.
guy. I think the guy, the Brewers guy.
Oh, why not? Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not? That's a good one.
Anyway, all right. Well, that's it. You won the bet. You get to start
Yeah,
your
thank you.
15-minute story, and at the end of it, there'll hopefully be some sort of notification, some way.
Yeah, for sure.
I might get a text saying that I'm overdrawn on funds. Either way, we'll know.
All right. So look, we only have one person watching right now. We're doing live. One person. Oh, I'll mess with Elliot. One person watching right now. But if there's more to come, I want chats, and after the stories, we'll get to them.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to really matter today.
Well,
But
we appreciate you.
yeah, we do.
Thank you.
Okay. So 15 minutes on the clock. Here we go. This is something new for us.
Okay.
I'm going to play a little game with myself.
Okay. Explain.
I'm going to tell the story, my story tonight,
Yes.
without knowing the story.
You don't know your own story.
So as you guys are hearing it, I'm hearing it.
This is why we are the vultures of the podcast world.
So I'm sorry.
Preparation
H.
is very important.
Yeah.
Very
So I'm being very. I'm gonna look to this camera.
Be honest.
I'm being very honest, guys.
Okay.
I'm very sorry. Listen, you're hearing it when I'm hearing it.
If the story sucks,
Yeah.
can you give us an apology?
I'll apologize after the story if it sucks.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to, pump it up as much as I can.
Okay.
But here we go.
All right.
All right, 15 minutes. Here we
Let's
go.
go with it.
All right.
Ugh.
It's gonna be fun.
All right.
All right. So mom defends viral rant, admitting feelings of her dogs changed after she had her kids. She said, "My children need me more," which
What?
okay. I mean, makes me. It's funny. Real quick, that people can't see this. This is on people.com, but that was the title of it. But then in parentheses it says exclusive. Like the mom just talked to People magazine. It's the dumbest thing in the whole world. Anyway,
Hot off the press. Listen, everyone.
yeah, exclusive. People magazine got the hot scoop.
The mom that hates her own dogs.
Mom says kids are important. Okay, so apparently this mom got backlash.
Now I want the announcer from Mickey Mantle and Willie Mays.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm here with this mom.
Come here, mom.
Here's $1,000.
If you just tell me.
Buy yourself some groceries.
So what I read is mom likes her kids and people get mad.
Okay.
Right. So
Sure.
we'll see. So the TikTok creator Madison Barbosa, she tells People magazine that her parenting priorities have not made her a worse dog owner. Which so we'll see where the story goes. But right off the bat, I want to hear this rant. I'm sure it doesn't mean she hates her dogs now. If she just said, "Hey, look, I have a kid. If there's a fire, I'm taking my kid."
I think that's exactly what she says.
Oh, really?
Actually.
Go
Go on. Let's just.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Okay.
So, because this is already a pet peeve of mine that we're getting into.
Okay,
and
okay.
I'll talk about it.
Okay, I want to hear this. So, again, Madison Barbosa received backlash from viewers after opening up about how she struggles to balance raising toddlers with caring for dogs. So,
All right.
and by the way, I only kind of get that. I know the priorities are different. We got our first dog before.
My kids don't eat until the dogs eat.
Oh well, that's
right.
a given.
Yeah,
that's how it should be.
Right.
So.
No, you were saying though you got.
No. So we bought our first dog, Sophia, just a couple months before.
You make it sound like you just bought a truck.
Yeah.
And we bought our first dog.
We bought her. We bought her.
Okay.
We didn't find her. We paid money for her.
Breeder.
It was
from a breeder.
No, of course not. It was from Austin SPCA.
No, I'm talking the mom. She's a breeder.
Oh, the mom. Yeah.
Sorry.
She sells her kids after she has the SPCA. in Austin, a couple months before we had our newborn. So they grew up together, which was nice.
Okay, so the dog was first.
Yeah, a couple months before our daughter.
And
when we had a daughter, we didn't go, oh man, how am I ever going to take care of this dog now?
How old was it? Was the dog a puppy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she was 8 weeks.
Oh yeah.
However, she was the youngest.
So you had to do the puppy training.
Well, we left in the middle of the night.
Puppy training, potty stuff.
Yeah. Our daughter. This is not the story. Our daughter was 5 weeks early.
Yeah.
So like at 1:30 at night, we left. And this is the first time our little puppy, she was a teeny puppy, was ever been by herself. So we were at the hospital overnight into the next day. And when we came home, our walls were destroyed. Like she was not happy that she got left.
She ate the wall?
Yeah, she was scratching at them. She was licking them. And there's like just dents and holes and shit in the walls. And she was not happy. Oh so I had to leave my poor wife who just had her baby. I was like, I gotta go check on the dog. So I mean, I get that the baby is important, but you also, we have dogs. Okay, we got to get to the story.
Get to the story.
Shut up.
Sorry.
All right. Okay. So Madison isn't afraid to admit when she's in the dog days of parenthood. It says.
Oh, people.
I know. You gotta love it. So she opened up to her followers about the difficulties of raising toddlers and caring for 3 dogs, which is a lot of dogs.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
So I get it. We just have the one. Yeah. But that's the one. Yeah. So I understand that. And so in a 3-minute TikTok video that she posted last month, she explained that she and her husband got their pets, 2 Australian Shepherds and 1 100-pound Alpha Blue Bulldog, before they welcomed kids together. All right. So maybe they thought, so maybe they were thinking, because obviously they knew at that point they were pregnant.
Right.
But so I guess the idea would be to.
Wait, a year before?
No.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
But the idea would be to let's have them raised together.
Same thing you did.
And we did, yeah.
Exactly.
And it worked. And I didn't go on TikTok and complain about it.
Right.
So.
Because the hope is if you can get the dog to be raised with the kid at the same time, that the dog's friends will also be your kid's friends. Right?
I don't get it.
And your kids' friends will be your dog's friends.
Do you get it?
Oh boy.
All right.
Okay, it's all right.
Anyway.
It's okay.
So
same with a cat though. When you try to raise a cat with a dog, okay, I hear that if you can get them when they're both young.
Oh, sure. Then they can cohabitate together. Which makes sense.
So our cat, we started out with having 2 cats, and our cat started out with all of us actually. Smokey, right? We were roommates at the time.
Oh yeah.
And then it just became Andrew and I.
Fucking cat. Oh man.
But and then so Smokey though saw.
I'm
from
glad
Andrew and I.
Coyote got him.
We went all the way into.
That cat was like 50, dude.
3. We had 3 kids with that cat. That cat never warmed up to the kids. It was always mad. Well, I mean, lovely, but it's like
because the cat didn't like you that much either.
No, he did, but he had a resentment still. Like, I'm not used to this.
Yeah, right. Because
it's been 12 years.
Yeah.
I'm not used to. No, we got dogs. Like, oh man.
Smokey was a son of a gun. Smokey was a son of a gun.
Anyway,
plenty of forearms just ripped to shreds because of that cat. Anyway, okay. So prior to becoming parents, Madison and her husband had little issues looking after the dogs on their nearly 2 acres of land. Okay. I'm already going against this lady. Acres. These dogs are on acres, and they got shepherds.
Good for them.
It's awesome. I'm saying then why don't complain about the dog? The dogs are living their life.
Okay,
that's all I'm saying. However, now that she's a mom of a 1-year-old son and a 2-year-old daughter, Barbosa said that she finds the balance between kids and pets to be overstimulating.
Okay.
I guess I get it, but I don't quite get it. But that's fine. I'm not saying I dream about their death, she says. It's like something I would say. I'm not saying I want them to die.
Look, I'm not saying that, guys.
Let me preface this by saying I don't want my dogs to die. So she says, it's not like I'm dreaming about their death. I love them. It's like, oh, okay.
I also say this about my kids.
That you don't want them to die.
Yeah. I'm not saying
It is funny to preface things with things that don't need prefacing. Listen. I'm not saying I want my daughter to go out, get hit by a car, and get dragged 20 feet. I'm not saying that. But we didn't ask you that.
But she needs to look where she's going.
Yeah, all I'm saying is she needs to grow up and learn to do things on her own. Okay.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah. So she says, I don't want them to die, but I love them. She has 660,000 viewers on the app,
Okay.
and
Do you know how many are dogs?
over half are dogs. She says.
All
So people are mad at her for ranting about this, and she says, "I don't want them to die, but I dream about the idea of not having dogs in my house anymore. While I also have two animals that I birthed, or kids." That's
She said animals for her kids.
Yeah.
I have
Two animals that I birthed. And then she says,
All
she says, I birthed. She says, I'm just fucking tired of these dogs, man. Okay, so I'm starting to get the backlash because it's not that people were mad that she's saying it's a little more difficult now.
Yeah,
It's
which
saying-
it would be. I mean, 2-year-old
It is.
and a 1-year-old kid. Wow. that's
And
crazy.
dealing with 3 dogs, but you
Yeah.
have 2 acres, let the dogs go roam and help.
Right.
Who cares? But it's not that she's saying it's more difficult. I think it's saying she's starting her rant with, I'm not saying I dream about their death. Again, we didn't think that. Now we do.
Right.
And then saying, I'm just fucking tired of these dogs, man. So now people are, I think that's where you start to sour on Barbosa here.
Got it.
Right. And that's where people were saying, why did you get dogs if they were just going to be replaced with your children? So maybe she didn't meaning she knew she was pregnant and you still got the dogs, which I get, but like maybe she had this grandiose idea of what it would be like. Has this been off the whole time?
I'm just making sure.
Okay. But maybe she had this grandiose idea of what it would be like.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, oh, it's way harder.
Yeah.
Because you do have to take care of the dogs.
Right.
But by the way, a lot less than kids. Again, let them go play. You got 2 acres. They'll be fine.
The dogs.
The
not
dogs
kids.
will the kids.
Yeah.
Just put them outside. Let them run around the 2 acres.
What I do, I open up a piggy bank and I just open it up and say, go play
Right.
with these tiny coins, kids.
Yeah.
You know, and they're fine.
So a lot of us. Here's what she says it. So she says if there was a house fire and you only had time to grab your kids or your dogs, who are you grabbing? I'll leave it at that. So she's responding to people because they're mad, like you're talking about dogs. And of course, those people are going to say my kids, but that's probably not what they're complaining about. So she's saying,
But it's weird though, because people are like, look, I'm not saying I want my kids to die,
right?
but I take my kids first.
Yeah. I'm not saying I want them to be burned alive in a house.
But if I had to choose,
Yeah, so she's still saying I stand by this video.
Yeah.
I think it's funny, and if you don't, then that's on you. So she's doing this months later, so she's really not getting over this.
oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay,
she's
okay.
responding with more and more videos. Now she said the comments are turned off because these are keyboard warriors out there, true psychopaths with mental issues. So she's making these videos now and turning off comments because people are flooding her with like, you're a horrible person. So she says, at the end of the day, my children are my world and my pets are a part of it. And I guess if you're being honest with yourself, like you can say that kind of thing, and it doesn't mean you don't love your dogs or your pets.
Mhm,
You know what I mean?
mhm.
But so before we have 6 minutes. That's fine. So we want to cut it there real quick because you have 3 dogs, 3 kids.
I do. And we have a podcast.
And do you find
It's 3 kids
Do you find it hard to
3
take care of
dogs.
your dogs?
and Big Mess.
Big mess.
That's the name of the podcast. And it does better than this one.
Yes. Any dog podcast would.
Oh, it would be great.
Yeah.
It would be great. Oh, do I find it hard? It would, of course. So we did the same thing where we had 2 kids. And we had a newborn. So when my daughter was a baby, that's when we got a puppy.
Right.
And that was like
Yeah.
the dumbest thing.
It's hard. Yeah.
It's
yeah.
dumb. It's really
it's
stupid.
tough because especially puppies, like you can't leave them anywhere.
No.
You gotta. Yeah.
There's so much work. And it was a golden retriever.
Mhm.
And they take 3 years until they finally kind of become settled.
Cool and and calm a little bit.
Yes. And he destroyed our sprinkling system in the back. He
Which is
ate-
funny, knowing Woody. I felt like he was always just a cool, calm dog.
Yeah, I know, right. But
He
not,
seems like it.
not in the beginning.
Yeah.
And but at the same time, so my wife also has put me in my place many times. I know where I stand in the hierarchy of her love.
Believe me too.
Yeah.
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 With
And-
Austin, yeah.
Yeah, no, dogs.
Yep.
Woody is number one,
Of course.
and then our current dogs,
Yeah,
and then
Woody will never leave number 1 spot in
Yeah.
her mind.
Oh, no.
And
Never.
never.
never. Yeah. So, but and I try to lick her feet, and
Doesn't work.
it doesn't work.
Sniff her butt.
Yeah,
Doesn't work.
she doesn't like it.
All right. But if Woody did it,
She loved it.
weird.
Explain that.
Hypocrite.
I tell you.
Okay. So she's more in these rants. Barbosa's just kind of saying, just think about how nice it must be to put your children to sleep and then not have to fucking deal with your dogs. So this is what she's saying. So real quick.
She seems a little upset.
Right, and not that I condone getting on her or spamming her in her comments.
Right.
But the way she's coming about it, I get it.
Yeah.
Because it's not that she's like just making a video about, oh, look at this, mom life. I got to deal with my dogs and kind of having fun with it. She's like, these fucking dogs, man. How nice would it be if I just didn't have them? So it's like she's coming in hard, which that's where these comments are coming.
I want to know if someone offered to like kill her dogs for her.
Would she say yes?
Like,
Yeah. Just give me $100. It'll be an accident.
Well, it'll be clean. Don't worry.
Don't worry about it. I'll take the bodies.
We're gonna give it to who's the North Dakota governor?
Oh God.
She's in on it. Kristi Noem will get in there, and it'll be fine.
Oh my God. Oh, that's horrible. Or she says, or wake up in the morning and make yourself coffee without having to chase your fucking 100-pound bulldog so that he doesn't eat his shit anymore. So she well,
that's kind of I can understand that. We have a dog that likes to eat.
I understand, but here's the thing: I understand everything she's feeling.
Yes,
but she's coming at it aggressive, man.
You just don't say it.
Yeah, like not that way.
You think it, but don't say it.
Yeah, she's coming at it aggressive. So because there are times on this podcast, or I'm talking to you, where I cuss like that, but that's kind of part of the character, the bit.
Oh and sure.
But so if that's who she is, that's how she's like, then maybe that she thinks
this is the character that you play like all the time, right?
But most
24/7.
Yeah,
gotcha. Yeah, it's a good character.
Oh, I'll tell you something in a minute. But yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
So if she thinks she's coming off funny, like I'm just kind of like this brash,
right?
And, like I don't mean it. But if you don't know her and you just watch this video,
sure.
I would think like, Jesus, lady, like why do you even like get dogs? Because obviously, you don't know what it's going to be like to have a dog and a kid. You can only imagine, but you got to have a little bit of an idea. And now you're just like, fucking this bulldog, I'm eating this shit. I got to take care of it. I just want to wake up and make my coffee. And by the way,
it sounds like maybe she just didn't get a good night's sleep with her kids.
Yeah, maybe it's the kids' fault.
Yeah, maybe she's more upset with her kids.
Yeah,
than dogs,
I feel like it's the kids' fault.
I would ask this question though.
Okay,
is how stressed out is she? So the question she said, hey, if there's a fire, who are you saving, your dog or your cat? Of course, the kids. But let's go with this. The amount of stress in your life, think about it. Did you have more stress when you just had dogs? Or did you have more stress when you also had kids now?
Exactly.
it's the kids. Take the dogs out of it.
What's the common denominator?
Yeah, even without the dogs, just the kids.
You're still stressed out.
Yeah. So
and it could be a stress thing to putting it on the dogs and like, how do I take care of these guys? And I think there's a way to find a balance. I think she just needs to find it where maybe you don't spend the same amount of attention, but and it's going to get better as the kids get older, right?
Yeah.
Because the kids can go off on their own and do whatever.
And I think you said it's not that they have 2 acres. You just feed them, make sure they have water, and go outside.
They would be the happiest dog in the world. Like they, of course, maybe they want to love on you and be with you. That's fine. But man, if my dog had 2 acres. You would be around us, but like you would just have a day.
Okay.
So
wouldn't see him much.
Yeah. So just relax.
Yeah.
Julie, what's her name? Something Barbosa.
Yeah.
Okay. So lastly, okay, fine. Oh, 15 minutes. All right, 15 minutes. Last thing.
Finish it. Yeah. Wrap it up.
So she wants to preface again. She for critics who rewatched her original video. I specifically say I'm not dreaming of their death. Again, she keeps talking about it quite a bit, and no one's asking her about it. So I am just simply recognizing that this is a shitload of work. And yeah, I signed up for it, which is why I'm doing it hold on. Yeah, I signed up for it, which is why I'm doing it to my best fucking capability. She says, this is quotes. I'm literally just recognizing the fact that when the dogs are no longer here on Earth, my day-to-day tasks, my daily responsibilities are going to be significantly lightened. So that's how she ends it.
That's a dog lover right there, folks.
So listen,
my life's going to be easier when they're gone.
Just like our last video of the mom who was charging
people for play dates.
Yeah, I get kind of where you're coming from as far as like let's normalize paying for your kids.
Yeah.
The way you're coming at it, man.
Yeah.
Barbosa here needs to chill out for a second. You know what I mean? Like Barbosa needs to chill and come at it, express your feelings a little differently.
I want to see now. I'm just trying to envision. I had this thought, like the dogs. I could just see another video, like guys, so my dogs died.
Yeah.
And I know what you're thinking, because I made that video, but I never wanted them to die. I wasn't saying I wanted them to die. But they did leave a suicide note.
It pans out. There's just blood on her shirt.
Like a paw print on the note.
Or no, she really tried to write it for the dog. Dear Julie, rough. I'm so sorry I was such a burden, rough to you.
Or maybe the dogs hear this and they start moving out and they have like the old like hobo stick with like a handkerchief tied to the back.
Just super offended. And they're super offended, and then like one day she just not the next
and
video
they make a TikTok video about her.
Yeah. That's the next video Julie makes, is like, guys, I haven't seen my dogs in a week. I don't know where they went. And it's like, well, we left. Yeah, dogs have their own TikTok.
All right.
Okay.
Was there anything to comment there on the story?
Oh, we still only have one person.
Well, thank you.
We didn't even get up to like 3, dude. This is sad.
I think it might just be Elliot as the one person.
Or
we
me,
appreciate
because
you.
I'm watching it.
Could be you. We appreciate you.
But usually we get like at least a couple, so it is a little weird we have none.
That's all right.
Maybe we're not live.
I think we're live. It says live.
Oh,
live
okay.
chat.
Oh, we're live.
All right, so 15 minutes on my...
I don't like doing this for ourselves. Now we can do anything. Who cares?
No, we'll be fine. It'll grow. You got it? Here we go. So I'm going to take us to Minneapolis.
Okay.
So this was... It's a tour in Minneapolis.
Okay.
And some people...
Okay.
This has become a yearly thing. All right?
I don't like it already, but go ahead.
All right, here we go. So it's the Minneapolis Cat Tour that started as a joke.
Yeah.
But now...
As it should be.
Draws hundreds of admirers. As it should be. Why?
A joke?
Yeah.
It's called a cat tour.
Uh-huh.
What are you talking about? You go see alley cats?
Whoa, alley cats. This is a respectable neighborhood, Chris.
Oh, it's fancy cats?
It's aristocrats.
A cat tour, yeah, that's a joke.
So it starts small. So John Edwards thought that it would be hilarious and somewhat ridiculous to lead a walk through his Minneapolis neighborhood admiring all the cats that live there.
Okay.
He says it's kind of a densely populated neighborhood where if you're walking around, you're going to see lots of cats.
Got it.
You know? It's called The Wedge, Lowry Hill East. It's commonly known as The Wedge if you're in Minneapolis. Like, if you know the area, like, I'm going to take me to The Wedge.
That's a fancy, nice neighborhood?
I don't know about
Not
that.
necessarily, okay.
But it's named that because, well, it's wedge-like, the shape. It's shaped like a wedge. So that's why.
All right. Sure.
Fancy?
Sure.
You think that's fancy?
No, but okay.
They don't make cheese there, do they, in Minneapolis?
No, it's not a cheese place.
No, that's Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's next to Wisconsin.
What is
a wedge?
What is Minneapolis known for besides Prince?
Wheat.
You just made that up?
No, that's true. Actually, no.
Don't believe.
No, it is. Wheat was it's the largest place for wheat for a long time ago, for sure. Yeah, it's one of the places that makes wheat.
All right, I believe you.
Who makes flour? Who makes flour? What's the big company?
C&H.
Yes. No, that's sugar.
But the flour too, right?
No. Doesn't matter.
What are we talking about?
We'll get to it. We're live for no one. It's fine.
That's true.
So anyway, about a dozen people showed up for the impromptu cat tour 7 years ago. It's a 2-mile walk.
That's funny. Fucking this guy got 12 people to show up for a cat tour. We have no people watching a live impromptu. I mean, we can't get 12 people on a live. We can anybody. This is in Minneapolis. You have to be there.
Yeah.
And 12 people showed up?
Yeah.
We got 0?
Yeah.
All over the world?
Yep.
Okay, go.
2 now. So.
Well, really 1 because I'm 1.
Okay, well, over a 2-mile walk, the group stopped to see about 20 cats peeking through their windows.
I wish I knew when someone comes up, how do I know who it is? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
God damn it.
So,
okay, sorry.
Edwards, he runs a hyperlocal media publication called Wedge Live. They really love The Wedge.
And it's dumb. Okay. Yeah.
But he never thought that this cat tour would ever take off.
Okay.
It's just a joke.
Why would you? Right.
Yeah,
why would you? You thought it was funny one day to do it, which makes sense.
Right.
So, okay.
I have seen people, in fact, we have someone on our street that walks his cat.
Leash?
No leash. I've seen a leash.
Okay.
Too. I've seen someone walking their cat on a leash.
Well, how do you walk it? The cat walks next to him?
Yeah. Cat kind of walks ahead, and then will like walk back towards him, and then walks further ahead.
That's impressive. Okay.
Yeah, I'm impressed by that cat. But I have seen cats on a leash.
Okay.
And I think it's just the weirdest thing.
Have you ever seen ants on a log?
I've eaten them.
No. Ooh.
That was back in kindergarten, though.
Okay.
So Anyway, people loved it though that first year, and they said, "Oh man, this is really cool. This is a great idea. We should do this again." So he said, "Okay." So he organized this cat tour, and it has grown
Makes sense.
every year.
That's so funny, dude.
He says it was a joke, and now it's real.
People do love cats.
They do. I just thought it would be a funny theme for an event, and it turned into a thing hundreds and hundreds of people wanted to come to.
He's like, oh shit, now I'm stuck. This is a joke now. Every year, I gotta fucking do this every year. Well, he better start. Maybe he'll show it, like, because I get it. It's a joke now. It's work for him, essentially.
Right.
You know. So hopefully he's charging. Does it talk about that?
Oh, come on. Goodwill towards man.
It's work for him, man.
Charles Schultz. Wasn't he from, didn't he start in Minneapolis? Elliot, Charles Schultz? Okay, there you go. Never mind.
Thank you, crew.
Thank you.
I don't know.
I thought it was like Charles Schultz started in Minneapolis.
Sounds like that would be something.
Yeah, it did. Not Nabisco. What's another flower?
That's true.
Yeah, it was true. Who makes the flour? Oro wheat. No. Oh man, I'm going to do this for the longest time. You know the company.
Of course I do, but I don't know it now.
Okay. Anyway, June 26th, this last couple weeks ago, about 500 people of all ages came together at a local park ready to start the annual cat tour.
Nice.
So many held signs saying, "Show us your cats."
Oh boy.
And people also wore official Cats of the Wedge t-shirts,
Someone had t-shirts made.
tank tops,
Okay.
and tote bags.
What's happening?
Local reporters came to cover the tour. What are we doing wrong?
Well, this is
We need a cat on our show.
So what's worse, right?
Okay.
The local reporters, local phenomenon,
Yeah.
rat hole, or cat tour.
Oh.
You know,
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Right. The rat hole in Chicago was
Yeah.
a big thing.
and people got married there.
Yes.
And you know, were big time news stories.
we love like weird
Yeah.
things.
So it's interesting. It's almost like a t-shirt, rat hole versus cat tour.
Oh yeah.
If we were bigger, there's so many times we say stuff in the podcast. I'm like, make that a t-shirt, and we can
And he did.
I know a lot of like streamers
Yeah.
or reactors, like they have their merch. You know what I mean? But obviously they have also like 3 million. You know.
Well,
subscribers
what's
and stuff.
beautiful about that shirt, Rat Tour
Rat
Rat Hole
Hole.
versus Cat Tour, is that they're natural enemies. Anyway.
Rats and cats.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
You know what I
sure.
mean? So like that really kind of leads into
Yeah.
the
What
Cat
team?
Tour leads to the Rat
Or
Hole.
we make 2 t-shirts, Team Rat Hole, Team Cat Tour, and you buy the one you like.
Mhm.
And then so you walk around again if we were big,
Yeah.
and we know who
Yeah.
we see the sales.
If you don't buy one, you're
What's
team
that?
asshole.
Ooh, nice.
All right. So anyway, he says this Edwards who started it says this is weird. This was just a fun thing to do.
Right.
I like to do weird, goofy stuff like this, and now other people seem to love it too. So it was intended just to be a local thing for the neighborhood.
Yeah, makes sense.
But some people travel from the suburbs, but now people, like he says, there's a guy who came specifically for the cat tour from Oklahoma City.
Oh, get a life. Get a
He
life, my
said
dude.
he had it on his bucket list
No.
and flew in
No.
from Oklahoma City
No.
to Minneapolis
No.
for this little neighborhood
No.
to see a cat tour on his bucket list, Chris.
No. I don't like it. I don't like any of that. Like
There are people you said people like cats.
they do like
And
cats.
it's
though.
not the
they
same
do
as
like
dogs.
they do like cats,
Right? Because
They-
you'd be like,
they-
like 3 dogs.
They do like cats.
Oh, you're kind of crazy.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
that's 20 cats?
Yeah.
That's not even crazy in the realm of
No.
cat owners.
No. It's and I don't even mind cats. I'm not like a cat hater.
Yeah.
But I like if I had one, I don't mind cats. But the
Look, you're not
bananas.
saying you want the cat to die.
Listen,
right?
I'm not saying yeah. But the bananas mindset of cat people are way crazier than dog owners. Like I guess dog owners in a different way, but the way cat owners are makes me not want to have a cat. But I don't mind cats. They're just but like relax. You're making me not want cats the way people act.
How do they act, Chris?
Well, they make fucking tours. People come from Oklahoma to Minnesota, and they say it's a bucket list thing. Like, oh, I don't want to see the Eiffel Tower or the Grand Canyon.
My bucket list.
Or I
is a
would
cat
go to
tour.
New York City.
Yeah.
No, I want to go to a cat tour from the suburbs of Minneapolis.
Look, I think personally,
You're a weirdo.
If this is on this guy's bucket list, this guy's a bucket of fun. That's what I would say.
Remember that movie Bucket List?
No. Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
Jack Nicholson.
And then John Mayer made a song for it.
Oh God. So
Hey, well, don't
now
John
that
Mayer's fine.
the cat tour
Say what you need to say.
has grown considerably.
Yeah, okay.
Now the cat tour has
Got it.
grown considerably.
Got it.
Edwards requests that residents who want to feature their cats in the tour,
Oh, boy.
they have to register their
Oh,
pets.
he's getting serious now. This is
It's
real
still a
deal.
free event,
Sure, okay, that's good.
but
That's good.
you know,
But we're getting serious though.
well, yeah, it's getting out of
You gotta
hand.
organize. You gotta organize.
Yeah.
Don't just show up willy nilly to your stupid cat tour.
This year there were about 22 stops along the 1 hour tour, though there were several bonus cats.
What's that mean? But it's like a video game.
You've unlocked a bonus cat.
You've unlocked bonus cat. Yes. And this is walking with you throughout the video game. It's your little sidekick. Go anyway. Bonus cat. That's a t-shirt.
I like that. No, that's a game. I think that's a
The game is called Bonus Cat.
bonus cat. It's when you feed your cat, then some cat from outside comes and joins.
Yeah.
Who are you? I'm the bonus cat.
Or it's like you're doing you're doing Mario Kart, and that instead of a turtle shell or a banana, it's like it's a cat. You throw at the other racers. Bonus cat.
We need to make a video about bonus cat.
Bonus cat.
Now I got because I love laser cats.
Sure, exactly.
And now I'm thinking bonus cats.
Now we're doing video game bonus
Oh
cat.
my god, that's fantastic. So, but the bonus cats are basically
Bonus
it's
cats.
owners that saw commotion outside and they
dumbest
decided to
thing.
bring their cats out.
So is this called stragglers? Okay, they call them bonus cats, but it's just some dude in his robe going, "What's this, princess? People, here, get out there!"
Funny you say princess because now there was also a memorial
Oh God,
for former tour cat
Oh no, former tour. Like
named Princess Pickles. And you
my.
said princess, but they had a memorial for the cat that used to be in the tour. Princess Pickles.
See, this
Can
is
we take a moment of silence on the tour, ladies and gentlemen? We are
former
coming up to the house of Princess Pickles.
former tour cat, one of our favorites.
Opened up for
You know her, you love her,
Fleetwood Mac.
Princess Pickles. Everybody, bow your heads, Princess Pickles.
Was a backup dancer for Jennifer Lopez. While many cats remain inside their homes.
Real quick,
Yes.
I think we're moving past what you just said too quickly. Like a memorial for a beloved tour cat, like Princess Pickles was this fucking god, like this huge thing, as if it was like Bagheera. What's another famous cat? I don't know. Shere Khan. Those are all from Jungle Book.
Bagheera.
From Jungle Book.
Why are you doing Jungle Book? Heathcliff, Garfield.
Oh yeah. it's
Why are
better.
you going with
Garfield's better.
What are
So
you-
you're treating Princess Pickles like she was Garfield. Like everybody knew Princess Pickles.
Bagheera? It's a panther.
It's a cat. It's still a cat.
It's not a house cat.
It didn't say house cat tour.
Oh, you think there's panthers on this
Maybe.
tour?
What if someone brought their leopard?
In this suburb of Minneapolis,
Yeah.
I'm going to unleash.
It'd be funny, all these little cats prancing around, and then fucking leopard comes on a leash, comes walking around. Anyway.
There's just a picture of Chadwick Boseman there.
Yeah, I just think you went past it too quickly. That they had this
For that to sink in, to really sink in.
Sink it in. There's a memorial for Princess Pickles. The dumbest sentence I've ever said in my life.
Most cats stay in their homes. Others do come out to mingle.
No, they don't.
They come out to mingle.
Which means their owner throws them out of the door.
You know how much easier my life would be without cats?
Get out of here, cat.
So stressful with these kids.
You fucking-
Go outside, cats.
Fucking weirdo.
The large group, they block traffic, but the drivers don't seem to mind.
I bet they do. I bet they do mind.
It's really just getting together with your neighbors, going for a walk, and looking at cats,
Okay,
said one resident.
that was just funny. It's really just getting together with neighbors, blocking traffic, impeding people's daily lives.
The cats
So I
actually
can
have,
walk-
have signs like "End the war now."
Yeah.
It's actually, they're
Right.
actually, they're
It
protesting.
turned into a protest.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh
Stopping
my.
traffic. Yeah.
Like,
Tying themselves to trees.
Stop the cat.
Like-
The cat's like, what the,
They basically just climb the tree and they can't get down.
yeah.
And
What
the
the
fire
hell,
department
man?
has to come.
What the hell, man?
You know,
Stop tying me to a tree every year.
the fire department tries to get the cat out. They're like, "No, end war. I will not come down."
And war.
So,
What
Paula
the-
Chesley is also a big fan of the cat
I
tour.
bet.
For 3 years, she showed off her cat, Billie Jean,
Okay.
but it's actually not her cat.
Meaning what?
She's just a cat that said that she was the one.
Oh, that's your joke. I got it. Okay.
She brought her outside in a stroller to socialize.
I mean, this is exactly what I'm saying about cat owners, man.
She says she loved it. She loved it.
Give me a break.
Billie Jean, though, passed away last July. So this was her old cat. So Billie Jean did pass away last year. But she has her new cat, Elvis.
I'm a fan of like human names for animals. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like and cats, like there's dog owners get a little weird, I guess, with names, but cat owners get bananas with names.
They do.
And it's funny,
kind of
just a regular old Rachel. Just give me Rachel the cat. That's funny to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I like
Felix the cat.
Well, Felix. That's not a bad one. That's not a bad one.
So Elvis is a rescue cat and still too skittish to come out. So she just went without Elvis, but she's hoping.
That's fair.
You know.
That's nice of her.
Billie Jean and then Elvis. So
I wonder what's next.
David Montgomery's cats, Coda and Margot, pose for people in their window. But Montgomery's also...
No, they don't.
She's also taking care of a litter of kittens.
They don't pose. Cats don't know how to pose for the passerbyers.
You don't think cats know how to pose?
No.
They know... On the... What do they call it? The catwalk? No. On the catwalk. Thank you, 15.
15.
Okay, on the catwalk. If they call that because they can pose. You want to call it a catwalk if they can't pose?
Oh, give me it. Okay, next.
Points. Points. Going. Thank you. Add points to my side. Thank you.
You know the points you've been keeping this whole time?
Yes, add them. But he also has a litter of kittens that he's taking care of, so he put them in the other window. So he was a big hit.
And did they pose too? That's what he calls posing? It's so weird, dude, to walk by and be like, I'm going to put a nice little litter of kittens in the window. And it's weird. It's very weird. I hate it.
So the guy that put this together, John Embers, though, he wants to clarify one thing. He does not have a cat. He actually described himself as a dog person.
The guy who started it?
Yeah. He's actually more.
What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Why are we going to start this story? You motherfucker! You don't have a cat? Ooh! If I was one of those people at the tours, I would revolt. He is.
And that would be the sign.
He is not allowed. He doesn't even have a cat. See, okay. I guess that makes sense a little bit more why he thought it was funny because like fucking cat owners are weird. I'm going to start this cat tour, and so he doesn't understand how serious it would get. If he was a cat owner, he would have known how deep it would have got. He doesn't have a cat.
It's like showing up to the PTA meeting.
What is this? I felt like you led me for 15 minutes and then fucking slapped me in the face.
I think we should make these changes to the school. I think the lunch program. We should get more organic food.
You have a kid that goes here?
Oh no! I just like
no
hanging out.
I just like coming here. I hang around the school. I like to see what's going on. Wait, excuse me, sir. Say again. You don't have a kid here?
Dude, I know that's a requirement.
That's not the law. I don't have the kid.
I can still put my vote in for the PTA, can I?
I'm still an adult man.
So he says he does this for the neighborhood, for the community. He says it's a great way to bring neighborhoods together. And because it's going on for 7 years, he says he has no intention of stopping this.
All right, we'll see.
Indefinitely. So, Chris, book your tickets now
to Minneapolis.
Put this on your bucket list for next summer.
Got it. It's always summertime. That's summertime's the
yeah. It's always in.
Did it just happen?
Yeah, it just happened. Yeah.
Okay.
So this is where like in the Sacramento area, I'm sure in many areas, but they have we have a neighborhood here where it's a court during the Christmas time.
Yeah, for sure. Dove Court.
Dove Court. Yep, you come and everyone,
and it's crazy and it's really cool.
Yeah, everyone has to, but you have to.
Yeah.
Agree to decorate for Christmas.
Yes, yeah. Like you live there, yes.
Like you can't be like a Jew, living there.
Whoa,
right?
I don't like the word.
No,
Jew.
but would that be against their thing then?
No, as long as you decorate. I don't think they care about what you celebrate.
But you're like, I don't want to decorate.
Then you can't move there. Yeah.
But would that be? You think that could be a lawsuit?
No, not really. So I wonder if. So no one cares about Dove Court here, but I wonder.
No, I'm talking about if you were in a community where there was that movie, the Eddie Murphy movie, that just Candy Cane Lane.
Yeah. No, I get it.
It's the same idea.
No, right. But I think like something like a Dove Court where maybe it wasn't before, but I bet they started an HOA just to make sure that because HOA can like circumvent like fucking federal law almost. Like it doesn't matter. HOA can say whatever you.
So it's like a corporation.
They can do whatever they want. So if I was in Dove Court or another cul-de-sac that people visited for Christmas.
Yeah.
You have to start some kind of association. So if they don't, you have like the legal means to
Okay,
kick them out.
all right.
That will keep out of there because no one cares about it.
No, I think it's interesting. All right, takeaways.
All right. So, it seems simple. Love your pets, right? But not that much. Yeah, that's it. Love them, but not too much. That's it. Simple. Like, don't go overboard.
Okay.
But also love them enough where you don't make a rant about saying that if they were dead, you'd be happy.
Got it.
So fall in the middle between June, Barbosa over here,
Uh-huh.
and David Montgomery.
Got
Fall
it.
in the middle.
Somewhere
You don't got to start an animal tour.
John Edwards.
What I say? David
Yeah, Montgomery. He was one of the guys.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
John Edwards. But also don't say if they're dead, I'd be happy.
Gotcha.
So let's love your animals in the right amount.
I think what the cat tour needs is it needs Barbosa's dogs to come into it next year
Sure.
and just run amok and have fun.
Sure, that
You
makes
know,
sense.
and I think that's
Why not?
That's really
Do it.
It'll be probably the last one they do.
Probably make that lady happy.
It'll make her very happy
Yeah.
because someone will probably shoot their dogs
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
to
probably.
protect the cats.
Probably.
It's like, well, problem solved.
I said I didn't want them to die, but if they do,
They didn't die by my hands.
yeah, we're not gonna. If I did want my dogs to die, but I wouldn't do it myself,
Yes, and I didn't.
and I didn't. But I'm thinking it, but
Right.
I don't want it to happen. Is that fair?
I'm going to finish
thinking it.
reading this book by O.J. Simpson if I did
Yeah,
it.
I'm thinking it.
It's a good page turner.
It's okay to think that you want your dogs to die,
Mhm.
but not do it.
Mhm.
It's okay to think that, though.
Thinking all the time.
Right?
That's fine.
Yeah, all the time.
Anyway, thank you for joining us. Two Guys, Two Things.
Ugh.
And you can find the Two Guys, Two Things. We are going to do a Two Guys, Two Things tour.
Yeah, we have a book out.
Yeah, it's a book tour.
That's the name of the
Yeah.
things we're not doing.
We're also going to do a jogathon.
We have a jogathon. We're going to be performing at the Hollywood Improv
That's right. That's right. Get your tickets now.
and Largo. We're going to do a show at the Largo while we're down there.
That's right. We're also going to play the Copacabana. It's going to be huge. But no, in the meantime, you can find us on YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube. We're at Two Guys, Two Things.
Mhm.
We have full podcast episodes, little clips, little fun things. We're on TikTok. We're on Twitter, but I guess mostly YouTube. But
Yeah.
at Two Guys, Two Things Pod on TikTok.
And if you can, like.
Yeah, please, man, just
subscribe.
like it. Even if you don't watch us, just subscribe to it. Like, just hit the button.
That doesn't help us.
Hit the button.
I don't know if that actually helps us. I think it hurts the numbers if you
Well,
don't
hit the button.
hit boop it.
Yeah.
Beep it and boop it.
Yeah.
Beep it bop it beep bop boop. Jazz scat. Good night. Thank you, everybody.
Oh, okay. What?
And we'll leave it open right now for all the people that want to talk.
There's literally 0 people. Well, you want to keep the mics going then.
You do? All right.
Well, yeah, because we're talking into it.
Okay.
We want to keep it open. So
Oops, I paused it. All right. We'll keep it up. We'll keep it open for a little bit longer. Should we do? Oh, you know what? We
but
should.
why? There's nobody. I watched it. Nobody is watching it.
But you know what? We didn't do the community thing on YouTube.
Community thing.
Yeah, like we post on the community thing that we're doing live.
Oh, got it.
That does help, I think, too, a little bit.
All right. Well, no one's here. We should end it.
But we got 2 people now.
1 and 2.
All right. So, any questions? We're gonna open it up. Elliot, you have any questions for us?
Chris, any questions?
You guys are the ones watching. Elliot, Chris.
Why is the sky blue? He asks.
Why is this guy blue? Well,
Something to do with chemistry and science.
what I think it was actually was that when God
Oh boy.
created the world.
Oh boy.
All right.
Yeah. His favorite color is blue.
No.
So wait, real quick. I do have a question about this. As somebody that's in
Chair?
who used to go to church and stuff.
Oh yes.
Okay.
I did.
So God said, "Let there be light." Boom, created. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So did God just create Earth, or did He create the universe? Right.
That was a different God.
Okay. He created other planets, though.
So there was God
Yeah.
for the Earth,
Uh-huh.
right? And then there's
No, is this true? I'm interested.
and then there was I think Roger.
Oh no, I
And
don't want.
Roger created
I don't want
the other
bits.
universe.
I don't want bits.
And then there
So
was,
the thing in the Bible is God created the universe, right?
Bethesda.
No.
What? Sorry.
I'm really asking.
I'm thinking the universe. Yeah, probably
Okay.
everything.
Okay. So he says it created it. He, she, it created the universe.
Whoa. Don't make God gender neutral, Chris.
But only gave the word of God to one planet. And then there was like the other stuff is going to be like rocks and gas. But this one planet, I'm going to talk to them and they're going to write down the word of God.
It was basically like his toy chest, I think. It was like, hey, I want to play with this one.
It literally picked out,
Yep.
This is it.
My favorite toy.
And that's it. And
Yeah, look.
the other just were around.
There's a lot of holes.
In the Bible, yeah. You think? There's a lot of holes. Well, when people say that, which is fine. Believe in the Bible. I don't care. But it is funny because they say, it's like, well, no, it's more of a lesson or this or that or like whatever. It's interpreted this way or that way, like, which is bullshit because the people that say that, it's also, they know they take it to heart. But it just doesn't make sense.
Really, I think it's about making sense
Right.
of things you can't make sense of.
And that's fine.
You know,
right?
especially for when you, a long time ago when we didn't.
Oh,
you know
that's,
what I mean?
but that's
all mythologies. You know, it's all mythologies.
But
Right?
that's my point of fucking not liking the Bible because that's what it is. It's like it's these dum-dums who don't know anything a long time ago trying to know something, and they said, "Oh, this makes sense. We're gonna do this." That's of course what it is. It's not the word of God.
I don't.
No, sorry. Let's back up. I don't really care if you believe in the Bible or God, but I honestly was wondering about Earth. Humans, but the other things he just made, this stuff just happened. That's what I don't get.
Is this going to be this part? This part has to be shown on YouTube.
No, we'll take down the live afterwards, I assume, right?
Yeah,
because then we can say stuff that we can take them off.
I'm gonna probably. Well, when I edit this and put it back up as the final video, this is okay.
Oh, I know that. Okay, good. So we can say stuff that may not be great.
Well, right now people are gonna see it.
Yeah, sure.
Me and you.
Well,
right,
that's
but if
true.
someone came on,
but also once we save it, it's automatically gonna go up. So we got to make sure we take that down. We have to take the whole thing down.
Well, let's just not say anything controversial.
I'm not trying to be controversial. I'm
well, no,
honest.
because I had something that was kind of controversial.
Oh, you okay? I was like, I didn't say nothing controversial.
But I don't know if I should say it.
I was
or
actually
just say it off mic.
well. It is going to go up, and it won't be seen by a lot of people, but a possibility. And they're not going to get this far into it, by the way. No one's ever seen the end of our podcast, not once.
Okay.
So say it. They haven't seen it. They haven't seen it once.
Well, no, because
and it's okay. Who cares? Who are we getting in trouble for?
I've heard stories.
Yeah.
I just heard a story about people that have said comments
Mhm.
about Trump and have lost their jobs
Sure.
because of like things they posted.
Okay. So you're saying outside
about-
of like the internet world, like your job.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Okay, then don't say it. I don't want you to feel like.
well,
you're
if it's good. No, but
but
that's
it's
not,
going to be up for a little bit.
nah, I'm fine.
Okay.
But I'm saying that, but like, because people were like, we're talking about like Tenacious D
Right.
making that comment. So here's my thing. This is just a separate thing. I was thinking about doing a short,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't. It could be totally taken the wrong way. But I just
Right.
thought it'd be funny, but maybe not.
Probably not.
But basically, I'm wearing
sure.
the
A
thing
napkin on your ear?
or something.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
everyone's doing it at the convention,
Oh my god, dude.
and so
When the
Yeah.
supporters are fucking tucked.
I know.
Oh my
But I thought it'd be
God,
funny if we
dude.
did a short and we're like, oh man, I never knew that was your politics. Like, what?
Yeah, it's the new red
And
hat.
it's like, what do you mean? Well, the ear, like, oh
Yeah.
no, I fell asleep on the table. What? Something like that. Like,
Yeah.
would that be?
No, it's not bad.
Okay?
It probably not.
Okay.
I mean, I think it is, but I think people would like if the thing is we can. This is the time to do it because we don't have viewers, right? If we say had 100,000.
Well, but because we're not being political, and we're not.
But
We're making fun of.
No, we're saying it's dumb. We're saying it's.
Well, yeah,
we
I
are
guess
saying
so.
it's dumb. We are saying it's dumb. So people again.
But I will also make fun of things that liberals
Sure.
would say
Absolutely.
are dumb.
But it was the dumbest thing. People showed up to RNC and they tucked in the white, like as it's like the new red hat.
Yeah.
It is the white square on your ear.
Right.
It's like,
To show solidarity.
yeah, it's
Fight.
like what the fuck, man. And it's like,
No, but it could be. But I thought it'd be funny for you see me like I'm like, oh, all this time.
yeah. I didn't
I
realize.
didn't know that you were.
Yeah,
You were that way. What do you mean?
People will find a reason to.
Like, what are you talking about?
to
Well, the what?
oh no.
Oh no, dude! I fell asleep on the
Yeah,
table.
there was a napkin on the
There's a- Yeah, look, it's Chipotle.
Yeah, just kind of stuck to my ear.
Yeah. Anyway, that was just an idea. I thought, that'd be kind of funny. Could be timely, but don't want to offend nobody. Well,
People
guys, thank you for joining us. Another question. Yes, you in the back. Louder, please.
I can't hear it.
Oh, okay. The question was, no one respects you.
It's not a question. That's a statement.
Yeah, I know. Can you get to the question, please? Oh, okay.
That's all I wanted to say.
No,
one respects us?
they just they say that we're not talented and not funny, and why are
And
we
you ramble. Shut it off.
podcasting? Okay, but here, let's do this. Let's do this.
What?
Bob Newhart.
Oh God.
Bob Newhart. What's that?
Oh, he's
my
writing.
God.
He's writing a lot.
He's answering why the sky's blue.
Thanks, Elliot.
No.
Oh, you're not?
No, it's a new question.
Oh, explain why. Okay, explain why these two molecules have different IR spectra, even though they share the same functional group. Oh, that's easy. It's wait. Let me actually to the third COC. Oh, why they're different. I get your question now. They have different IR spectra because one is on a different spectra, and they're not connected, but they are.
Science, dude.
It's easy. It's an easy question.
Come on, bro.
It's an
Come on,
easy
bro.
question. It's easy.
Oh, that'd be a funny.
If you don't know this, I can't explain it.
That'd be a funny talk show.
It's your fault.
If we're like the bros.
Oh God,
We're like,
that doesn't sound
People
funny.
are like, what?
That
Dude,
doesn't,
bro.
that doesn't sound funny at all. Like right now, but it's not funny at all. You can't watch a video of that.
No, but I can see like an SNL like
No.
and we're at the bros show, like we're just drinking, like, okay, what's the question we got? What? Duh, bro.
It's not funny.
That's the catchphrase. It's just
No, it's not.
duh, bro. You didn't know that?
If you don't get it,
You don't get that, man. Duh, bro.
let's end this.
Okay, hold on. I was in Tahoe getting coffee, and I was catching the conversation of the guys behind me, and
Right.
and they're talking about getting high. And he says, actually, my job encourages it, which is pretty cool.
What?
Yeah. He says it's like every 2 hours.
Like
I'm just thinking that
like he
can't
smokes?
be good for you.
Is he okay? But maybe he takes a gummy.
He's a doctor.
But is he smoke or take a gummy?
I don't know.
No.
But still, I just that's a lot of stuff going to your brain constantly.
Yeah, but it's not bad stuff.
Oh.
THC, it's natural. It's
All
fine.
right. But Bob Newhart
Oh. Yeah.
died.
Yeah.
He died.
Probably deserved it.
But you're pretty big for me though.
Oh, absolutely. I didn't realize, like, so when I was young, came upon Bob Newhart, but before Bob Newhart, I was more into weird shit, and I didn't realize like writing and then straight men could be funny. Like when I heard his albums. So the first one I heard was, and it showed you this was the King Kong,
Yeah.
where he was working in the lobby of the Empire State Building.
First day on the job.
Yeah, and he got a call, and he explained to his boss at the
Yeah.
King Kongs, and I was like, oh, you could do. I didn't realize you could do this.
Yeah.
And actually how hard that is, and so he's forever one of the funniest people and most
Oh yeah.
creative. And I know was an accountant or something, right? And he's very
Yeah,
very dry,
yeah.
very and it's always clean, but like so creative. And when I first heard those type of skits, I didn't realize like, oh, you can do stand up by yourself, but also include other people, because he was a stand up comedian and he didn't write straight jokes. He painted a picture.
Yeah.
It's very different, very cool.
No, he definitely super influential.
Yeah.
Just his delivery. I mean, everything. I just like, and I feel, I think we've talked about this before, but like just now,
Right.
like the TikTok.
Sure,
generation,
sure.
He does not have that.
You would
pace.
never listen to Bob.
And it's a
Newhart.
shame
Yeah.
because it's so good.
No, patience is the key, but also I don't know, just getting it, just understanding what people are trying to do. Let things build. And that's part of the art. And he was so good and very unique. Like when he did what he did at that time, like
Yeah.
no one was doing the type of comedy he was doing. It's super unique, super special. Always
All right.
find him very influential
We can end it on that.
as well. Yep.
R.I.P.